Pony ass.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, give me a round of applause, Torch. Give me a round of applause. There are not many, and I said it earlier, you could count on one hand when somebody is able to perfect their craft so masterfully that it transcends generations. It goes beyond decades. The understanding and the observation of the world and of the society to be able to interpolate it in your own words and make people laugh, to make them cry, to make them think, to inform them is a gift. It's divine intervention. This man has been putting it down for so many years. I watched him. I'm from the Bay. I remember when he ran through the Bay.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I remember that. I was on KMEL.
Tell him.
Come on, Earthquake. We go back, man.
Man, back like slavery.
You better. Oh, wait, hold up, brother. I don't know if I want to go back that far, Earthquake.
We go that far.
No, don't go back that far.
When we was getting our freedom.
No.
That's right. We ran out together.
Earthquake tripping, y'all.
That was Hell with Tubman. We leaving without her.
Yo.
We left before she had the Underground Railroad.
Damn, we were in?
Yeah.
We go that far back. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, from Def Comedy Jam to BET Comedy. I'm going way back to Laugh-A-Palooza.
Yes.
To Shaq. Shaq did his
All-Star
platform. To TV shows, to the neighborhood with my good friend Cedric the Entertainer.
Yes.
All the different things that this man has done in his career, and his career is still shining bright like a diamond. I want to welcome him. He's going to be performing even right here at Sirius XM.
Yes.
Quake's house.
Yes.
For Kevin Hart's Laugh Out Loud. This is my co-worker, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
This is my co-worker. I want you to give a standing ovation and give it up for Earthquake.
Look at God. Look at God.
Look at God.
Look at God.
Come on, man. You gotta give man. Come
Jesus.
on, man. Yo, man. We ain't got flowers, but we got some red snapper in the back we can give you.
I smelled it. I smelled it.
We do that, man.
I'm like, well.
You know what's interesting?
Yes.
Earthquake, I came. First of all, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure and an honor to be here. We talked. I said I'm not coming in New York again without coming by here.
You did say that.
I said it. I got to do it.
And tell them where we were. You remember where we were?
No, I forgot.
Okay. Because that's because you on the road. You getting money. This was at Dave Chappelle's 50th birthday party at Times Square.
Yes.
We were on the stage at Times Square, backstage at Times Square.
Madison Square Garden?
Madison Square.
Yeah.
I said Times Square. Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Your billboard's at Times
My
Square.
billboard, Earthquake. I got a billboard at Times Square. I get
Look
confused,
at that,
man.
boy.
Look at God.
Who your agent?
Heather?
God damn it. Heather, I need to talk to you.
All right, no problem,
All y'all
Earthquake. I
fine.
got you.
I'm
No,
y'all fine.
they put the new person right here. Don't do that shit. Fire them when I leave.
No, they need to see it. I don't do shit behind the corner. Get right in your face. Get out of here.
Straight up to your face.
Damn,
Fire in your face.
In your face.
In your
I don't
face,
believe
brother.
behind your back.
Yeah.
I'm going to believe right there.
You ever been fired from anything?
No, I quit before they get rid of me.
Did they quit?
I quit before you fired me. No,
Yo,
I got a problem with rejection.
Did you really?
When have you quit?
Many times. I quit the military. I quit when I used to work at this place called Geno's. It was like Kentucky Fried Chicken with the sandwich thing.
Yo, the Geno Giant sandwich. I remember that.
Yeah.
My dad
The
used to
Hero.
order that. Yes.
Yeah, the Hero and all that. Quit before that.
What made you quit though? Like you've been.
I was a terrible employee. You know what I'm saying? I was making more money than the colonel. I sell one bucket for the colonel and sell one for me.
Oh, okay. You were a thief.
No.
Something else.
I wasn't a thief. I just made myself an honorary partner.
But how do you quit the service, the military? You either get kicked out.
No, you don't get kicked out. I was in the stop loss program because the war broke out. And I said, it's time to get on out of here because they fighting for real.
Ooh.
And I said, I don't mind practicing for war. But
Fighting for real.
Yeah, you practice. But when they start actually fighting, I said, hey, man, I could have stayed at home to get shot at.
Nah.
I left here to get somewhere else. Nah, that's it. I ain't no real soldier. I gotta tell y'all the truth. I just joined to get out my mama house. Let me go on, get up out of here. Let me go on up out of here. Let me get on out of here. Y'all fighting for real. You don't want me on the front line. I'm going to shoot everybody that's around me. People behind me, in front of me, everything. Because I'm scared.
Right?
Yeah.
But people don't admit that. I would be scared too.
Hey, man. You ain't telling me run up on no hill. What's up there?
You go first.
Why is my, Because see, after the war is over, all y'all going to do is make a peace treaty and then help them build back up, and I'm dead. With a flag with my family. I don't think so. And at that particular time, they was fighting over oil. I say, why should I fight over oil? I don't even have a car.
Well, was this Desert Storm?
You know what?
Yeah, it was Desert Storm.
Yeah.
I said, I don't care if Iraq took all the gold. That ain't got nothing to me. You better send Sunoco over there or Exxon. That's who got
Get out,
the
earthquake.
That's who should be over there fighting over there for that damn oil. Shit. Not a nigga on the bus. You don't have a vested interest. Let me know when they come to Southeast D.C. Then I'll put my hands up. Other than that, man, I'm back with the women and children.
There you go. Earthquake is in the building, performing tonight at Sony Hall, 46th Street.
Are you from the D.C. area?
Southeast, baby.
So here's what I love. I've been telling Sway, there's something in the water in that area, as they say down there, because Donnell Rawlings is from there. I love Donnell. I watched him Earthquake host something with Donnell. Y'all ripped it in Newark, New Jersey.
Yes.
Jersey is funny style.
Mm-hmm.
They shut it down. They ripped it. Earthquake hosted. They ripped it. Monique is from that area. Dave Chappelle is from that area. Tommy Davidson, Martin Lawrence. There is something in the water down there, man.
Survival.
You know what?
Survival, man. It's DC is the realest. Like I said, we are up in your face. Mm-hmm. We hate Bammers. You know what I mean? Be true.
What's a Bammer?
A Bammer is a person that is not authentic. Tell the truth.
Oh, okay. So we got Bammer weed in the bay.
They just Bammers. We don't harbor fugitives. So you be straight with it. This is how it is. Tell me how it is. We either talk it out, man, duke it out, but whatever it is, we don't do the best thing. And it's in your face. And, we live in the biggest goddamn powerful city in the world, which is the
DC.
capital of the United States. So we see commerce at a whole different level. You see other people see pimps and see drug dealers do well. Shit, on us, we go on a school trip to the Treasury Department, and the motherfuckers see just sheets of hundreds just being made, and then they put you back on the bus and take you to the project.
What a contrast.
That's like showing you a meal and then not sharing it with you.
Yeah, you just see sheets, and then one sheet ain't print right, they tear it up right in your face. Then they say, "How you get back on the bus?" You're like, "God damn!" So it's the biggest have to have nots. We're constantly reminded of where it is. So
are there some? When Luenell came here, she's talked with Sway.
Shout out to Luenell, Queen of Comedy. That's my girl.
That's my sister.
Town business.
Her and Sway went back and forth about places people got started in the Bay Area. Was there a place in that DMV area where people got started, like the Tommy Davidsons, yourself, Donnell? Are there known comedy clubs down there?
I don't know, because I didn't start. I went straight in the military and just in there. And then when I got out the military, I just tried comedy, and nothing better came along. This was no epiphany for me. I just made the best decision that day, stepped on stage, and no better decision came. And it's been that ever since. But I knew I was going to be successful in something. I never in my wildest dreamed that it would be a comedian. Ever.
Wow.
Ever. When did you start believing it could be comedy?
When I did Steve Harvey's club, and I forgot which one of his parents had passed, and he was on the stage, and this was when he had a club in Dallas, Texas, and everybody there, Dion and everything. Steve, it's 475 people. That's when he was up here hosting Showtime at the Parliament. I mean, he's fish greet hot, and he was up there. And, of course, he was emotional, telling to his crowd how he lost his parent and everything. Mm-hmm. And then he was crying, and then he gave me the mic next to go on. You know what I mean? You had to follow that. God damn. And I came up there, so, all right, his mama or something else gone. Can we get to these jokes?
Oh my goodness.
God.
No, not hard like that in a joking way. I can't say I didn't say it
evil.
like that. No, it's not evil.
Okay.
But you had to find the
way to follow
element
up.
to get it on it and to be able to follow that and get the people to make that transition from that for somebody that they love, cared about who it is, and be able to break it and make it funny. Let me know that I had a gift in doing this, because that's the hardest thing in the world. I mean, to do something like that. And once I sit there, I'm like, okay, because man, Steve used to rip that joint up, boy, and then boom, and get that mic to you. And if you can't ride that wave, you know, black people, they boo you real
They get
quick.
rid of you. Get off that stage.
If they slide 2 times in their seat, you on death row.
That's it?
Yeah.
They slide 2 times.
2 times.
What does that mean?
They're getting bored. They're looking around and taking consensus. This motherfucker ain't funny to you too, either. That's what I'm saying. They eye each other. And then the next thing you know, me, boo.
Boo. Man, there ain't nothing like getting booed. I got booed once.
Oh, that's a horrible thing.
What was your worst booing?
I never been booed.
Oh, come on, man. You never been booed?
No.
Wow.
That's
Sway.
Get that a round of applause.
Hell
Shit,
yeah.
damn, in the
Have
30
you ever
plus.
been disappointed when you got off the stage, though?
A lot of times. Because
Okay.
I don't set my standard to nobody else but myself. And this thing we do, comedy, is subjective. What's funny to you might not be funny to
Exactly.
me. So, in a joke is just like shooting a jumper. You can have to follow through and everything, but if it ain't perfect, it's going to come off and you never get a second chance on this joke. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't do elongated jokes and take a long time to get to the punchline, because if that shit don't work, it's a possibility of being booed. That's why I never got.
You are a quick shooter, bro.
I'm a quick shooter.
Yep.
My contact is quick. I'm always on another subject. I don't elongate for a long time, so that brings down the possibility of being booed. And then I'm very insecure with quietness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So when we just did that quiet right there after you said you wasn't booed, that made you nervous?
No, I'm just not used to it. You know what I mean? But that's why my name is Earthquake. I mean, the reason I came with Earthquake, I didn't know this is what I wanted to do. In case that shit didn't work, I didn't want to fuck up my good name.
So you called yourself Earthquake.
So the shit didn't work out. Motherfucker like, man, that motherfucker named Earthquake. Your brother down in Atlanta trying to be funny named Earthquake. I'm like, I don't know that nigga. My name Nathaniel.
I love it.
You understand?
Yeah.
Fuck with
Nathaniel.
Earthquake.
You understand?
That's
I'm
smart,
Nathaniel.
though.
So
That
if the
is
shit
smart.
didn't work out, I ain't gonna fuck up my good name. So the shit just kept on pipping. So I said, go on and ride with it. But it wasn't no strategic shit. Like, fuck it, let's try it. And I got out the military, and it was giving me $500 for 10 minutes.
Wow.
Wasn't no reason for me to go get no goddamn job. And it just kept on going.
Hell
And then
yeah.
I opened up my own club because they wouldn't let me perform at their clubs.
Yep.
And then when I did that, it just made me stronger because I had to perform for all the people, because the black comedians wouldn't come perform in my club, because the Comedy Act Theater, which was the biggest black club at that particular time, had one in L.A. and Atlanta, said if you work in his club, you will not be able to work in yours.
Who says that?
They was the
Promoters?
Johnson, the owner of the club. The Williams brothers. One of them was Gary Williams and was the rest of them. And it's still marketing today. Certain big clubs, they'll tell you right now, you work in that one club, and we got 17 clubs. Make your choice.
Which one you want to work in?
You want to work for the 17 of us, or you want to come in that market in one? A lot of comedians have to bow down to it. But if you big enough, you be like, nah, motherfucker, I'm going to work this one, and what you going to do? And they need your business, so they'll let you work that at 16. But they always hold you back like that.
Who are some of the comedians that came in your club, or that came through your club?
Everybody. I
Can
mean,
you
I
name them?
started Chris Tucker, Steve Harvey, Dave Chappelle. That's where we met at. When I booked about Chris Rock. Every name comedian that's has worked in my club. From Mike Epps, we started together on here. Me and Mike was tight, and we are tight. Said every comedian you know has worked in my club. It was the premier club in Atlanta that people came down. That we had a great time. It was, we call it Uptown. We was dealing with big. Just big.
Is that how the Dave Chappelle's home team?
Yes.
That's where the genesis of this relationship began, was at your club.
Yes, when we first met there, we was paying him money that we had never paid no other club. No other act, and I said, I got to see who this motherfucker is.
You know what?
Yeah.
Shout out to Dave.
So I went to pick him up, and like he said in my special, Netflix special, I did. I came to pick him up. We smoked a couple blunts. And I told him I'm waiting for him to see it, and my staff was there. 2 of the people that I opened my club up 25 years, them 2 young ladies been working with me since.
Ooh, where they at?
They're right over there.
What's the name? Say their names.
That's Starletha. We call her Star.
What
and
up, Star?
She Star handles all my social media. Make sure I don't post the wrong shit.
Okay.
And that's my publicist over there, Ava Medina.
What up, Ava?
Yeah.
Ava Medina.
Shout out to y'all.
Okay,
I met them, hiring them as waitresses at my club, and then we've been together ever since.
That's what's up. Earthquake is here. He's performing tonight at Sony Hall in New York City on West 46th Street. Make sure you check that out. I love hearing these stories because working in radio, working on KMEL and working on the beat and doing all this stuff for 3 decades, I've had almost everybody on our shows.
Okay.
And the one thing I always admired, it seemed like in comedy, each one got to bring one, Right. You know what I mean? Like, in order for you to be successful, he got to be successful, she got to be successful. And it seemed like it was a lot of synergy in comedy. But there's obviously it's the flip side, where it ain't synergy in comedy. Yeah. And we just recently heard the Katt Williams interview, and your name was mentioned. What is your take? He mentioned you being illiterate at one point. What is your response to that?
None.
Okay.
I mean, what's there to say? It's not true. I thought we was cool, and if he felt that, we could have handled that man to man. So I don't get into that with that. You know what I mean? Whatever reason he felt that he needed to mention my name in a fraudulent way, and for whatever reason, so be it. I don't answer shit like that. First of all, if you answer it, it's going to continue on. Social media is just a fire, and I refuse to put another log in it when it has something to do with my name on it. Personally speaking, where the joke's at. I'm a comedian. See, that's what I do. I'm in the joke-telling business. And so, you need to be funny and tell the jokes and let it stand on that. That's all we got in common. It's the jokes.
It's the jokes, right?
It's the jokes.
That ain't something you would joke about, though.
Well, to each his own. I don't know, joke about it or say it, but just because he say it, don't make it true. I mean, I know any man could be authenticated. The words come out of his mouth makes it so true. It kills me with this shit that certain people say something and money, you have to address it. Because of what? Who is he? I have to address anything that he says. I refuse to participate in that. You know what I mean? Because, see, me personally, I don't play fight. You know what I mean? It's either it's on or it ain't. You know what I mean? It's just that simple. And so the rest of that shit you can hold. And a great philosopher, 50 Cent, said, if you ain't ready to kill a nigga, then avoid confrontation at all risks.
That's a great philosopher right there. That deserves a round of 50 Cent that shit. You better be listening to that.
Great philosopher said, if you ain't willing to kill a motherfucker, then avoid the confrontation at all costs.
Yo.
And that's what I do.
That's what you do. Earthquake is here. And listen, man. Congratulations, 3 decades. And,
yes.
Wow.
And the way you've curated your career, I wonder, I've done things in my career where I've intentionally not put myself in scenarios and environments that I thought would compromise who I am or even be misinterpreted. So there's jobs I don't take. Okay, there's opportunities I passed on.
Okay.
Probably would have put some M's in my pocket, but I couldn't do it. How have you strategically crafted your career? Is it just pay for play, or have you purposely directed it a certain way to get to where you are?
I mean, I'm so self-centered. It's not going to work anyway unless you let me be me.
Okay.
I'm not going to be able to pull it off. You know what I mean? I'm not an actor. I'm a movie star. So you must allow me to have the content that I have for it to work. So for me to play another motherfucker, it's not going to work. You know what I mean? I walk in with my content. First thing, if you give me something, to read. I'm not going to say it that way. I'm going to say it the way that Quake will say it. Because that's the reason why you paid me. There. You get what I'm saying? Well, you know the shit is bullshit. You were in terrestrial radio before you got this.
Absolutely.
And how did we make all our money? Live reads.
Live reads.
Damn.
Earthquake, I had nice salaries, too.
Thank you. If you wasn't syndicated, you had to make your money off of live reads. So you get what I'm saying? You understand? Yes. I was the number one in WBLS for goddamn 4 years.
Yeah.
One market. How you think they afforded me?
Them live.
Traffic came over there with promotion off of live reads that you sitting there on there. By production, how many motherfuckers we got today? You got AT&T, you got Papa John, you got the whole nine. All of them are live fucking reads on the thing off the endorsement. So it's ludicrous to say it. Plus, on top of that, nigga, I was in the 9th grade in the Upper Bound program. That was where they came and took smart motherfuckers and take them down to colleges to start to put them in college early. I went down there. Unfortunately, I ain't had no career counselor. They took me on an orientation and they put me in a room where they had freshly fucking donuts. I never had a fresh donut in my life. I always had the powder ones from
the ones in the plastic.
Yeah, the plastic. I never had a Dunkin' Donut. I picked that motherfucker up and ate it as a fat dude. I was like, God damn, these motherfuckers are outstanding. Have you touched these? And they had freshly squeezed orange juice too. And I was like, I was used to having that orange juice in the tube when you put the water
with the syrup in it.
Yeah, nigga, this was freshly. I was like, they were like, come on, we need to see the colors. I said, nah, I'm laying right here about this donut sheet. You mean all of these we can eat? Ain't nobody gonna pick them, nigga. I ate them all.
You ate them all?
Ate them all, nigga. Yo. And went back to the hood talking about, man, them hosted donuts, we getting robbed, nigga. It's some motherfuckers out there so fresh and everything. I get it.
Yo, Earthquake is here. Citizens, man, listen.
Oh my gosh.
Shit, dude, I can sit here and talk with this dude all day, man. Hey, wait, hold on. I got Dooney on the line, man. Dooney, this is an interesting call. He's from Buffalo. Dooney, go ahead. What you want to say to Earthquake?
Hey, Dooney.
What's up, Dooney?
What up, family? What up, Sway? What up, Heather B?
What up, fam?
What up, Quake?
What up, famo? How you doing? Happy New Year to you, brother.
Man, saying to you, bro. Man, I remember, man, going back to your club back in the days, man, in Atlanta, man, off Peachtree, man, in that little plaza, man.
Tell him.
And, yo, Steve was performing and everything. I was sitting front row, man.
Tell him.
You were there?
Y'all was there, bro.
Tell them, didn't we have a line like we was hiring? It was all the way around the corner, nigga. We was all there. Tell them how hot it was.
Man, that thing was popping, man. We had VIP. I was fucking with my man AP, man. We had VIP. Yep. We had the front row seat.
Yep.
Hey, we were so close. Steve started getting on the girl because he had on the black sunnies in the joint. Steve's like, yo, ain't no sunshine out there. Take them sunnies off. Yo, that joint was.
What year was that, Dooney?
Yeah,
what year was that, Dooney?
Yo, that was like 95, yo.
Yes.
That was like 95.
Wow.
I was on spring break, and you know what I mean. I came up and I was chilling with my boys.
All right, I got that. All right, go ahead. What you gonna say, bro?
No, I mean really, I got out the military in '91. Opened up the club in '93, and it was beautiful. And that's when Atlanta was popping. It just came out and everything, and the rap was going.
Outkast, Southern Playalistic.
Yeah, Ludacris was on the radio and everything.
Ludacris is Shaka.
Yeah,
shout
out to Shaka. I'm glad
Zulu.
they let that go. And, man, it was beautiful, and it was popping. It was the routine. People go from there. We'll come see my club, then we'll go to Magic City, and after Magic City, we'll go to 112 and stay there till like 7 in the morning and come out, the sun be hitting us like vampires.
Wow. So shout out to Donnell Rawlings, too. He's actually on the check-in. He said, ask Earthquake about the car he had with a removable steering wheel.
Man, fuck that line shit.
With a removable steering wheel.
Yeah, talking about I used to wear it around like Flavor Flav. Man, Donnell be lying like a motherfucker. You can't trust
He
that
literally
nigga.
just texted me. He said,
he
yo, ask him about the car he had with the removable steering wheel.
That's a lie. Talking about, nigga, I ain't have. Remember back in the day you had the bar? He said I ain't had a bar, so I had to remove the steering wheel and put it on the club. The club. He said I couldn't afford the club. So I took my steering wheel off and wore it around my neck like Flavor Flav with the clock. He's a lying motherfucker, man. Donnell. Ashy bastard.
Hold on, yo. Wait, hey, Dooney, you a citizen, Dooney? All right. That's it, Dooney. Bernie Mac.
Yes. Great.
Did Bernie come through your club?
Bernie did my club, and also Bernie gave me some of the best advice in my career also. And it was when he was sick. I was shooting my first big break pilot, and he just looked me in the face and said, man, do not be afraid to fail. And I never knew what that meant till later on. And what he was saying is, trust your instinct, do it, and if you fail, you didn't fail. Wow. But trying to appease other people and play this other thing, you already failed. And I never knew what it understood till I got late in my career. He said, don't be afraid to fail. And he just said that to me.
Earthquake is here. Bernie Mac. Salute to Bernie Mac. Is there a woman comedian that you're close to that you learned from or that you could speak about?
Sommore.
Sommore.
Shout out to Sommore. Shout out to Sommore.
The consistency. I'm in a man's dominated field. She does it with grace, elegance, and she's one of the best. Still consistent, such as I am, year in, year out, producing new comedy content. Do come to work, do her thing, and let her work speak for herself. And sexy, I'm always the biggest cheerleader for our women. I think they the most beautiful thing God has ever put on this earth.
There you go.
No, I am a
black woman is God.
I'm a 1%er, and I got to bring one with me. So what I say is with her is she's that great. And if I had to say anything to her, the consistency that she brings. Because, even when you ain't motivated, you got to stay consistent. And that's what I tell people.
Earthquake is here, man. I love this, brother. We said we were going to do it, and we did it. But now this means you just got to keep coming up here when you come to.
This is his first time here?
In New York, to our show in New York.
Wow. Absolutely.
I told him I was coming. Yeah. I was hurtful. I said, my man ain't let me up here. He said, I got you. I said, I'm coming. And that's the first time when they told us that we was coming up here. I said, you got to give me sway. Just find him. Find his brother.
Find somebody, anybody.
Find a dude where he get his hot dogs. Somebody. Wherever he get his hats or something.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You
find the hat giver? Yo, you find the hat giver?
Find out when the nigga get his toilet paper and CVS. Wherever he in that motherfucker. Break it to him right in there.
You know
my big brother Terry Calloway was hitting me. He was like, hey, you got to have Earthquake on the show. It was like a threat. I was like, T, I love Earthquake. It's not a problem. Well, somebody called me from his camp.
That shit's funny.
So you got to put the family members on.
Yeah, that's it.
He coming in trying to get a meal. Hey, man, I need to eat that chicken. I need to holler at you.
For something. I got something to holler at you about.
I got to holler at you, Slim. You understand? This hella important. When a motherfucker tell a nigga from the Bay, this hella important.
That's what he said. Hey, Jay, call me back. This hella important. What? Earthquake, man. I don't even know if you met my brother. It's like,
not at all. But I said,
you sit down everybody.
Hey, man, that's that military. Do the reconnaissance.
All right.
Find out who's who.
Yo, that shit.
Good ass job, Tracy.
Going back to when you just got out the military, and that's when comedy found you, and you were like, all right, let's do this. What was more challenging for you, figuring out how to write or developing that sense of improv?
Well, for me, it just came natural. You know what I mean? And I'm blessed with that. Like, I don't physically write, I mentally write. So I take a subject matter and then elaborate on it. It's like the truth, and then it become a big lie. Like in our community, you know what I mean?
Kind of, like politics.
Yeah. They start with a little bit of truth, and then you elaborate it. He fought one nigga. By the time he get to you, that nigga knocked out 19 people. He stumped another motherfucker. He took his wife from him and everything. So it has a kernel of truth, and you just expand on it, And I see it like a movie in my mind, and then I just interpret what I see through vocally. And that's how I do it. And I keep and the way me from keeping from anyone accusing me of stealing any of their jokes, I don't watch other comedians.
At all.
No.
You never watched Dave?
I watched Dave from afar. I get enough of it to know he is that, and then I stop because since I don't physically write, I make sure that I keep my thought path sterilized and cleansed, so I don't want to subconsciously come up with something and I heard it from somewhere else.
Yeah.
And the way to keep myself from that happening is I don't hear it from no other comedian. Because subconsciously you could do that. You hear a comedian, that's funny. And then later on, 4 or 5 months ago, you riffing and it come up, oh, that's great. But you don't even realize you heard that from there. So I keep the information coming to me.
You think that's what's happened a lot? Because there's been a lot of jokes
stealing.
It's
stealing. No. It's some motherfucker stealing. No, I just tell you how I put mechanisms for myself to make sure this doesn't happen to me. Because if you physically write, then you can see this is when you came up with it, how you do it. But if you mentally do it and it comes from the information from wherever you get it, you have to protect yourself from that.
So then, do you have a method to memory?
Way I see it from the original form and just elaborate it. That's why it's different every night. Because I take it from the original, what the joke is, and then just elaborate it on as far as I want to go. And then I stop it right there and then start another one.
Earthquake, I want to thank you for coming by. Give this man a round of applause.
Thank you.
The Jay-Z of comedy. He don't write it down, Heather B.
Right. I love it.
And when I heard Jay-Z do that, I said, look at God. I'm a jigger man.
There you go.
I'm a jigger man. When he said it, I said, see, goddamn it. It's all right.
It was all right.
It was all right. Now, listen to me, man. Follow me at The Real Earthquake. And also, from 4 to 6, go down to Channel 96 and check a brother out. It is Quake's house. Kick it in my house till you get your house. We bring comedians together. We're like The View with comedians.
That's Monday through Friday?
Monday through Friday, 4 to 6 on Channel 96 on right here, Sirius XM, Channel 96.
Laugh out loud.
Laugh out loud, Kevin Hart Station.
Dope.
And we there. And we whole time. Brother, I love you.
I love that.
You my man.
You my man.
Man,
love
please
you,
stay healthy, man, and
Thank
keep
you.
doing God's work.
Thank you,
that's
brother.
dope.
Absolutely.
That's
I
dope.
need that confirmation right there.
That's
That's
dope.
Earthquake tonight at Sony Hall. If you're in New York City, come laugh your ass off.